So you have created a new Flutter project. Now it's time to run that project, run the code on a Android device. You can run it on an Android emulator, a virtual device, or on a real Android device like your phone. Let me show you how to execute it on an emulator. First of all, we have to create one. For that, on Android Studio, you have to click on this button, or you can go to Tools and then select AVD Manager. Now click on this Create Virtual Device button. Then select a device definition. The emulator will be based on this device. And here you have different options for different device configurations. There are options to create a device of a defined category too, a tablet, a TV, and watch, etc. Select one and then click Next. Now you have to download an operating system image. There are different operating system images for different versions of Android. Download one, select, and click Next. Now in the next screen, you will have different options to customize the emulator. You can also specify the amount of memory to allocate to the emulator. Let's keep the default and click Finish. The newly created virtual device will appear on this list. Click on this play button to launch the emulator. Now inside Android Studio, here on this drop down menu, you will see the newly created virtual device. Select this and click on the Run button to launch your app on the emulator. Now let me show you how to execute the code on a real Android device. So first of all, you have to connect your phone to the computer using a USB cable, and then you have to turn on the developers option. So for that, go to Settings, then find the developer options, and then switch it on, and then you also have to switch on this USB debugging option. Now if you cannot find the developers option on your device, then this may be hidden, and the way to unhide this option is different for different devices. In my case, I have to tap on the build number 5 times, which I can find inside the About phone, and then the build number, and then there I have to tap 5 times, and then the developer options appears. This may work for you, and if this does not work for you, then you can search on Google for the specific device that you have. And now you will see the device here in Android Studio. You can click on this button and the app will be executed. The app will be deployed on your device. Now we can see the default app running on our device. So this is a pretty simple app. We have a floating action button, and when we tap on this, the number of times that we have tapped on this button is displayed on this text here on the screen.